And the distance between the top of the cup and the top of the coffee is wrong.
Probably too nice. I think we are too nice.
I'm an addict, that's all there is to it.
Making this nice space for people to come and create and be artistic, and
because I can be brutally honest.
she would spend the entire time in the sauna and I would spend the entire time in the pool. Oh my God, you frighten the life out of me.
Talking of pervy, I've had quite a few pervy comments from men on my page.
Good morning everyone, how are you all? It's a really beautiful morning and I woke up at about 6:20 and I thought I'm just going to get it. Oh look, you can still see we've still got the nasty security fencing from the festival. They still haven't been to pick it up. This is what they do. It's very annoying, but anyway. So yeah, I got up super early because the sun is out and it's just gorgeous. And I'd come and sit in a hammock. Ooh, it's a bit busy. I'm looking for a hammock that's in the sun. Oh my goodness, how are you all doing? What you've been up to? You need to tell me what you're doing and what you're up to, because I'm always telling you. It's only fair. Oh my goodness, the sun's going to be behind me, isn't it? How's that? Is the sun? Yeah, you need to tell me what you're up to, because I'm always telling you what I'm doing. I'd love to know what you're all doing, where you are in the country or in the world even, and what you're up to today. I'm not sure what I'm up to today. We've got more things coming for our little spa area. So last night they brought the hot tub, but it's not. It's got to be clad with lots of nice wood. So that's the next job. They're coming to stay for a bit. The guys who own all the gear are coming to stay for a couple of weeks before they move on to their next festival. Because obviously they're all nomadic and they're always looking for somewhere to stay, and we do occasionally let people come and stay, but only short term. But they are actually moving on to a couple of different festivals, so they're taking their other saunas onto those. So we will have the shepherd's hut, the sauna, a hot tub. I'm not sure what else, but it's going to be nice, I think. You know, they're going to make it nice. It's going to be a nice area, lots of plants and trees and pretty, and a little fire pit, and sort of fairly self-contained within that area that I showed you. And hopefully we'll get some takers, people that might want to come and stay, or even if actually people that might just want to come and use the sauna and the hot tub. And sorry, I have to get that. I'm going to turn you around. Is that better? No, I'm really in the wrong spot, aren't I? Because the sun is in the wrong place. Right. So yeah, what we might do is we might have little days where people can come and use sauna, a hot tub. Obviously, we've got a shower, so because you're going to need a shower after the sauna, or we might put some barrels in for some plunge pools. So it might be quite nice. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not into sauna. Do you like sauna? My friend Annette, Swedish, and she obviously a bit Swedish, loves sauna. And we used to meet up. For a while we met up every week at our local swimming pool, and you could get a sauna and a swim. And she would spend the entire time in the sauna and I would spend the entire time in the pool. So we didn't see much of each other, but the plan was that we would do both, but she could just stay in the sauna for so long. I mean, I could only do just a minute or two and I felt like I was suffocating. I have to get out. So I'm not a fan of sauna, but I'll try this little sauna hut because obviously it's going to be here, so I know it's quite good for you. So I probably should have a go. But I quite like the idea of the hot tub, especially, you know, out at night looking at the stars and stuff. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I've never done a hot tub either. So yeah, it's all new. It's all new. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. It's just a little, it kind of helps the guy out with his gear because he's got somewhere to put it, and it helps us out because we might be able to earn a few quid off of using it. So we'll see what happens. You know, you've got to give everything a go, really, haven't you? Because it's very expensive keeping this place going. And we're completely self-funded, Joe and I. This is all out of our own pockets. Everything we do here is out of our own pockets. And we always seem to be out of pocket. Oh, God. Yeah. That's how it is, though, isn't it? They're probably too nice. I think we are too nice. Never mind, eh? Even the sort of weddings and things we do, we literally charge minimal amount. We don't, you know, I mean, people charge thousands, don't they? But we don't. We're just nice. We always just think, oh, that'd be lovely. Oh, how nice to be able to provide someone with a pretty space. And, you know, so we never really make any money out of anything. But we've got to learn to get a bit tougher. Although, have we? I don't know. Because, well, yeah, we need to earn some money here. But we get by, you know, we get by. I mean, the plan was never to make money here because, I mean, we have planning here for a huge domestic storage. So we could have filled it. Oh, we've got a fair few shipping containers, but we could have filled it with, you know, hundreds of shipping containers. We're making hundreds of thousands of pounds, really. We have the planning. We got the planning years ago. But we just fancy doing something just nice and creative and making a nice space for people to come and create and be artistic. And but of course that doesn't make any money. It doesn't pay the bills. We've got a couple of little studios, but, you know, again, we charge like 30 quid a week because we just wanted to help people who needed a creative space. You know, these people are not full-time artists. They're, you know, it's a hobby or whatever. So, apart from Tom, obviously Tom's a professional muralist, so that's a bit different, but he still is paying really low rent. Yeah, we'll learn one day maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we gave ourselves sort of a 5-year plan for the art centre. To see how it all goes, because obviously our ages and things. We thought we'd see what comes. And I'm so sorry, I hate yawning. It's so annoying watching someone yawn, isn't it? Yeah, so we gave ourselves like a 5-year plan. So I've just realised I haven't been looking at you like I've been talking to you. I've been looking over there. That's typical me, isn't it? Sorry, I've also got to hold this up to keep the sun out. Oh, my goodness. Can't moan about the sun, can we? Well, anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. I just thought I'd chat to you. It's like 6:30 in the morning. Oh, I'm feeling better, by the way. It's kind of a strange one. I've been reading about stuff like energy, you know, like earth energy, universe energy. Just recently, it's simply because I've been feeling so and off and weird and dizzy and headachy and exhaustion. And I mentioned it to you before because I thought I thought I was ill. Maybe I was ill, maybe I had a little lurgy, I don't know. But I've read a lot about people feeling the way I've been feeling in the last week. And apparently it's some kind of energy thing. I don't know about these things, but I'm open-minded. And yeah, apparently a lot of people have had this strange thing, with exhaustion and dizziness and foggy brains, and either everyone's got a bug, which is probably the most likely scenario, or we're all, feeling this shift in whatever's going on in the universe. I don't know really, but like I say, I'm open-minded, so let me know what you think about all that. But all of a sudden I'm good. It's like it came to a head, a crescendo yesterday. I was like, oof. And today, I'm up. I'm up at 6:30, so I'm up at 6:30, and I feel fine, and I'm sneezing, but that's because despite it looking gorgeous and sunny and lush, hot, it's not. It's very early, so it's quite chilly. Yeah. So I magically feel better today, which is great because I can't cope with that exhaustion thing, because my brain is still my mad, crazy, frantic brain, and so it can't cope when my body can't keep up with the brain. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I can't do ill. I can't, well, nobody wants to be ill, but I can't do it. I can't. When my body says you need to rest, you need to stay still, my brain can't handle it, so then I spiral into quite a depression. Oh my God, you frightened the life out of me. Joe's just turned up with a coffee and he's just scared the life out of me. Thank you, honey. What are you doing up? It's too early.
A dog was walking about.
Hello again. So I'm back. Joe brought me that cup of coffee. I had got up really quietly because I wanted him to stay in bed. I wanted him to sleep. But never mind. I had a coffee, you know me, I just coffee addict. But that was sweet. He just probably frightened the life out of me because I didn't expect to see him. And because I was talking to you, I didn't see him. Anyway, yeah, I'm back. It's a bit later, not a lot later, but I obviously enjoyed my coffee and my chat with Joe, and then I've had a nice shower hair wash. I feel a bit better, and Joe popped down to the station because she's gone back to London. She's gone back there for 2.5 weeks, and I'm going to miss her. Yeah, it's been really nice having Amber around. I am going to miss her. Oh, but anyway, so I thought I'd come back up and sort of finish the conversation, but I have no idea what we were talking about, so unless I watch back what I've already filmed, I suppose I could do that. I don't know, maybe we'll just talk about something else. But anyway, I'm back with yet another cup of coffee, and as I said to you recently, the coffee situation, if you've noticed, I've always got the same cup as well. That's the ADHD, OCD weirdness thing that we have to have the same cup. And you almost have to actually count the granules. It's so precise, it's ridiculous. I used to have sugar years ago and it would be so precise. I would get the spoon and I'd put a bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, till I got there. I just knew when it was right. And so it's very difficult for me to have anyone else make me a drink. Poor old Joe, it's either too weak, too strong, it's not quite enough. See, the other thing is, it's not the exact amount of coffee granules. It's not just that, I should say, it's the exact amount of water. So if I look at the cup and the distance between the top of the cup and the top of the coffee is wrong, I just can't be doing that. It's such a weird thing. I hate it, but it is how I am. I just have to have it a certain way. But anyway, so yeah, gone off off piste again, haven't I? Oh yeah, the coffee thing, as I said to you, it's not happening. The decaf thing's not happening. I'm an addict. That's all there is to it. I say that's all there is to it. I am looking at other options. My son Jake came yesterday. Now Jake is also very much a neurospicy with a lot more OCDs than I've got. And Jake is also an insomniac, and I had asked him how he was sleeping at the minute, if he'd been able to get any sleep, and he said he was sleeping a little bit better, but he had a friend who was drinking some sort of drink that it's like a mushroom based coffee, which I don't know if that sounds good or not really, but so he said it was called Space Goods. Now I have no affiliation with this company or anything. I've not worked with them. I don't know anything about them, but I'm absolutely sure there's loads of different mushroom type coffees out there, but he had said he might try it because he had a friend that swore by it basically, but I don't know if there's different types or whatever, but he said it had helped with better quality of sleep and more mental clarity. Now I'm actually sleeping okay, so I don't need that, but what I need is a replacement for the caffeine fix, you know, that oomph that you need. So maybe a mushroom type coffee is something I could look at. I don't know. The thing is, they're mega expensive, because he said, oh mum, it's about 30 quid, and I was like, 30 quid for what? And he said, oh, I don't know, maybe 30 cups. Now that's expensive, isn't it? But having said that, I suppose if it really works and you can cut down your cups of coffee or mushroom coffee, oh, I don't know, it does sound pricey to me. That sounds pricey. Do you think that's pricey? Maybe you know about these mushroom coffees, and maybe one of you can, or some of you can recommend one, or is it a waste of time, or do I give it a go? Do I ask them for a sample? What do I do? And are there other, I mean, Space Goods is the one he mentioned. I haven't had a look. I need to do a little search and see, but there's probably going to be dozens of different companies doing these. There's a company in Bristol called Bristol Fungarium, which is all obviously mushroom based, and again, I have no affiliation with them, but I've used Bristol Fungarium's products. They're all their tinctures and various things over the years, and I can't recommend them highly enough. They're so good, and they do a cacao and mushroom like hot chocolate type drink. It's very rich, very strong. I don't have it very often, and that's again, it's also expensive. I think it's the mushroom element, isn't it? Yeah, maybe because they have like lion's mane and I don't know, all sorts. But that is expensive. That's about a tenner a tub, and you don't get that many out of it. But Amber and I have a nice luxury hot chocolate or cacao mushroom drink, and that is delicious, and I love it, and it definitely gives me interesting dreams. But I mean, there's no drugs or anything in it. I mean, it's not, you know, it's just pure cacao, and I can't remember. When I go in, I'll have a look on the tub and I'll show you what that one is. But yeah, I used to use their tinctures, so I know mushroom products are really good. So yeah, maybe I don't think they do a coffee type substitute, because I would just immediately go and buy theirs if they did, but maybe I ought to ask actually, because I know Bristol Fungarium's products are good quality, high quality, and they're local, you know, so yeah. Anyway, this sounds like a sales pitch, but it genuinely isn't. I just genuinely need to find an alternative. Well, maybe I don't know. But some people say to me, coffee's good for you. So there's always been this guilt thing, hasn't there, attached to drinking. Oh, you shouldn't drink all that coffee, all that black coffee. Oh God, it's terrible. You know, it's really bad for you. But is that true? Maybe I'm worrying about nothing really. Having said that, I mean, I've drunk so much black coffee for so many years of my life that I don't even really enjoy it. I just have it because I need the fix. But I probably have, oh my goodness, 7-8 cups a day. Probably as much as 10 some days. And I don't drink anything else. It's awful. I don't even drink water. Amber's been getting me to have these rehydration sachets just lately because she uses them. I think she has a subscription to some company where she gets all these little rehydration things with vitamins and things in, and she sort of drinks 1 or 2 of those a day, and I've been drinking them, but they're so sweet, and I don't do sweet really. Well, I do, I like a pudding, but I don't do like sweet drinks. I don't drink anything other than black coffee. So yeah, so I've had a couple of those. I've had like coconut flavour. They've been quite, well, if I just drink them quickly, but they're so sweet. So sweet. So unless I put 1 sachet in like a 2-litre bottle, that might work. So it's really diluted. How did this whole conversation go on to this? It's very boring, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's not good. It's just, no. Let's get off that subject. Look at the teepee, doesn't it look nice behind me? There's nothing in it at the moment. I took the flooring up because I was trying to heal the field for the wedding coming up, but it's so dry. It all looks awful. Everything looks awful. How are your gardens? Because mine's not great. I mean, I've shown you. I'm always showing you my garden because I'm always in my little garden, but everything's a bit slow. And I thought it would be going wild and rampant. And my flowers are terrible. I normally have cosmos everywhere. And I have planted cosmos everywhere, but it's tiny and it's not flowering. And normally, all through my events in the summer, I've just got cosmos everywhere and it's beautiful. And it goes right through. Last year it went right through to October. It was still flowering. It was lovely. I don't know. I need to get something in for this wedding because my cosmos is doing nothing. So the 2 trees that you normally see in the field, I'll show you. Let me show you. I can't even be bothered to get up. But you know that tree there, and then there's one beyond it. You see it? There, that one. I put a little fence around them because the rabbits were eating everything. They're normally absolutely full of the most amazing cosmos, and whilst I have planted them, you wouldn't know because you can't see them. They're about 8 inches tall at the moment with no flowers, and normally they're just huge bushes. So I'm gonna have to get some flowers in, or I might just use fake flowers everywhere. Amber's just ordered loads of stuff from, I can't remember the name of the place, but anyway, she's ordered a load of stuff so we can make some funky decorations for the wedding. Oh, we don't have to. They're just hiring the space, but it's nice to make some of the other areas around, because obviously they want to decorate their own space or do their own thing. I wouldn't, want to tell them how to do it. But just so that we can make some nice things in some nice areas. I've got to do this commission actually for them. I haven't even started. It's July and the wedding's in August. But yeah, it's kind of like, it's like a memorial piece, but they don't want it to be like a shrine. So that's going to be quite difficult. Is to remember a friend of theirs who should be at the wedding. So she's going to be at the wedding in whatever form I managed to sculpt or whatever, I don't know. it will come. This is me all over. I leave everything to the last minute, and then it will just come, and it will be fine. It will be fine. because it has to be. It has to be. And I'll leave everything to the last minute because I leave everything to the last minute, but also because I have to wait for that moment, that ding. I know what it is. I know what it needs to be, and I know what it needs to look like. My crispy hair. See, this is the cast thing that I do with the mousse. Remember, I showed you. If you've been with me a while, you'll know I did a hair sort of tutorial thing about my wavy hair. And so I've washed it, and now it's got all this mousse on it, which so it goes crispy. And then when it's completely dry, and not before, I might add, because you'll mess it up. When it's completely crispy dry all over, then I can scrunch it out, and then it's got a nice wave. It seems to be working well. I seem to be quite happy with it at the moment. And I don't know if you've noticed, when leaving it down, I've been having it down quite a lot. And when I first started the channel, I had my hair up all the time. But I don't know why that is. And I don't know why you needed to know that. But anyway, I've just realised I never introduce myself, and I never say who I am. So I might just film a little, hello, I'm Deb. I just speak. I don't think about what I'm going to say. So I'll probably make some really god-awful, stiff, zombie-like introduction, which will put people off immediately, and they'll see that, and then they'll go, oh my god, I'm not watching her video. But I feel like I never say who I am. I just assume you all know me and you've all been here before, which of course you haven't. So maybe I'll do that in a minute. So if you see some really weird, I'll try and be normal. It's so hard to be normal when you're trying to be normal. Then you're not normal, are you? Because you're just not yourself. Anyway, I think I've waffled enough, but I would love to hear from you all about what you've been up to, what you're doing, what's happening for you in life at the moment. And let me know if you know anything about these mushroom coffees. And I might try one if I can get I'm going to get a free sample. I'm not spending 30 quid because I mightn't like it. So if I can get a free sample from somewhere, and then I'll try it. And believe me, I'll be honest, if it's horrible, I'll tell you it's horrible, because I can be brutally honest. Anyway, I think that's enough chat. I'm sorry it was a very uninteresting vlog today, but it was just one of those moments. I got up and I felt like chatting to you. A very noisy little plane. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. I don't know what he's doing. He's literally flying round and round above my field. It looks like a little tiny private light aircraft. Oof. Maybe he saw the pool and things, and he thought maybe there'd be some topless bathers or something like that. God, where did that come from? Why did they even say that? Because I've got the loungers out. Look, I'll show you. See, the loungers are out, and there's a teepee, and then the little paddling pool, and I don't know. Or is that just me thinking everybody's a bit pervy? Talking of pervy, I've had quite a few pervy comments from men on my page. Well, not really pervy, but you know, they feel like they want to tell me that they think I'm attractive or something like that, and I just don't think it's necessary to tell me that, really. And actually, that's not what my channel's about. I'm not. Yeah, a bit weird. So just sort of had a little flurry of them. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, clearly, I did not approve those comments, and I've got rid of them. My channel is not here for pervs to perv over me, or anyone else for that matter. But anyway, that is enough. Okay, I am going to get up and do something because I'm looking really lazy. You can probably hear all the machinery. Joe's working away, and I'm just, you know, swinging in a hammock. So I will speak to you very, very soon, no doubt, because you can't shut me up. Take care and lots of love. Bye for now.